Hey, what's up, everybody? Fred Minnick here, and today I'm going to review a very popular limited edition release coming out of Texas, Garrison Brothers Laguna Madre. Laguna Madre. So this one is it's 101 proof. The SRP on this is $3.49. I know what you're saying, like, oh, that's a lot, and it is. But you got to remember, these limited edition products, people tend to go crazy for them. So the SRP is $3.49. This is actually, Texas bourbon made in Texas, and people in Texas go crazy for anything made in Texas. I know. I grew up in Oklahoma, kind of a rivalry there. But also Garrison Brothers does an incredible job, and they've been ahead of the curve with, other states making whiskey for a long time. They use a sweet mash process. They use the highest grade of corn that you can get with the white corn. They also make phenomenal wheated bourbon. So they age this for 4 years in American oak, and then finish it for another 4 years in limousine oak. So very excited to taste this. There's not many people playing around with oak like this. So this is going to be, if you're someone who's really into understanding and learning about American whiskey and where your palate is, this is going to be a great product for you to get, to see how you feel. But I'd encourage you to taste it at a bar before you drop the money. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and taste it myself. Oh, wow. Smells like a lot of peach. This is actually like a peach superhighway. I'm thinking coming out, fresh peach, peach cobbler coming out of the oven. All kinds of stuff. It's beautiful. Wow. This is absolutely sublime. I cannot, wow. This hits me right here, man. This is freaking unbelievable. There's so many flavors going on my tongue right now. This is beyond incredible. This is by far one of the best tasting whiskeys I've had all year. But I want to try and break it down for you. First of all, the amount of fruit coming off of this whiskey is insane. I mentioned peach on the nose. The peach is there too, but we're also looking at blackberry, blueberry, little hints of strawberry. You got a little bit of like green apple in here. There's some pineapple. The amount of fruit notes that are in here are just it's beyond comprehension for me for many reasons, because the French oak is usually higher in spice, so that typically yields like a more spicy flavor profile. American oak is where I would tend to get the fruit notes, but my God, this is a fruit super city highway. This is insane. I'm going to try and taste this again and pick up more than just fruit, because I know it's in there. It's just so fruit heavy. As a taster, I'm struggling getting past that. I'm struggling to find some other notes because the fruit notes are so big. They're so bold. They're at the tip of my tongue. They're at the back. They're at the middle. They're curling underneath my jawline. I mean, this is insane. I'm ignoring the fruit. Now I'm looking for some other things here. I get like an oatmeal cookie. I get some Raisin Bran. That's the cereal. The cereal that's real kind of clumpy with raisins. Threw another fruit in there. get like a Raisin Bran note in there. I get some vanilla, but you know, I would say somewhat coincidentally, perhaps ironically, I'm not getting caramel here. Like all the sweetness that I'm getting are from fruits. So typically I say, like, you know, these expensive bourbons better have like a caramel note in there, because that is a quintessential note of aging for a long period in American whiskey. And I'm not getting it here. And I'm recommending this thing all day long and again on Tuesday. This is fantastic. The one thing that I haven't really decided on yet is how long the finish is, because it's a long finish. From the very first time I tasted it, I'm still feeling it on my tongue. I've just added a few other layers to it because I tasted it again. But it's like, I don't know if this finish is going to stop. This is insane. I've had a lot of good things from Garrison Brothers. This is the best thing they have ever made. This is the best Garrison Brothers product I've ever put on my palate. Wow. That finish just will not quit. If I'm going to throw in like, what does it finish as? What's the flavor there? I'm going to give you... Maybe a little more peach, a little peach cobbler there. So it just finishes so long and strong. I mean, it's still going on my palate. This makes me smile, because a lot of these smaller distillers are starting to release some things. I just reviewed a Whiskey Acres for Club Marzipan in one of our exclusive reviews. They sent me a 7-year-old bourbon. I was like, damn, this is really good. You know, Wooden Bill just sent me an 8-year cask strength, which I had with Yellow Wolf on my show, the Fred Minnick show. I was like, damn, this is really good. So it's really exciting for me to see these like smaller distillers release products that, you know, you are like reviewing and you're like falling in love with it, and you're like, holy shit, this is great. So something new I've been doing, especially in my Club Marzipan reviews, and something that I'm going to get more ahead of, is I'm giving scores. Tasting this reminds me of tasting one of the highest things that I ever tasted at when I was with Whiskey Advocate, and that was the High West Midwinter's Dram. It was I think Scene 2 Act 3, I believe is what it was. I scored that at 95 or 96, and I remember when I did that, I was like, I got to be really sure if I'm going to score something that high. I got to really be in love with it. And it's kind of, I'm not saying the flavor profiles are the same. I'm saying my score is going to be the same. That's how much I'm loving this. This is a 95, 96 points for me. This is at the top of American whiskey that I've had all year. And I cannot wait to see how it will fare in my top 100 in that blind tasting. But I'm going to pour myself a little bit more because I can. And holy shit, is this good. Whew. Cheers, you all. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, vodka sucks.